first thing I do when I'm finally allowed to stream to YouTube again. It's great. Hang on, let me just turn up my mic volume. There we are. Gotta mute it, yeah. Alright, sweet. It's doing stuff. Alright, so the first, motorbikes. The first tier list we're gonna do is Call of Duty. Now this is live stream, but it's still gonna upload as a video. And I have played all of the Call of Duties down here. From Ghost, World War II, Modern Warfare, Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 3, blah blah blah. Alright, so we're going to start with Ghosts. My reason why I like this game, yes, I like this game. Not because of the multiplayer or what was it? It wasn't Infected. It was Extinction. It's so bad I didn't remember. But because of the campaign. The campaign was one of the best I've had, although it had a couple of change, like it was stripped from Modern Warfare 2, and in some parts you could tell, um, but you wanted to finish it, and at the end there was a cliffhanger that I want a Ghost 2 to come out, so I want to put it in S, but I'm gonna put it in A because it fell short on everything else. World War II was just garbage. I didn't enjoy the campaign, although the graphics were good. I did enjoy that they brought that dude from Transformers, I forgot his name in as a character. I didn't like the zombies, I didn't like the multiplayer, there was not enough weapons, and it wasn't historically accurate, although games shouldn't be historically accurate, like to the date. So I'm gonna put, I don't want to put in trash, but I'll put it in C for now, because it did perform much better than some other Call of Duties in this list. Modern Warfare, I couldn't get to finish this game, and although it did start off one of my favourite series in the game, it just fell short for me. I loved the campaign, I loved the multiplayer, and I still love Spec Ops about it. But there's just so much more better games than this, so I will put it in S. That is what I will do. I loved it. Infinite Warfare. I don't know why people hate on this game so much, honestly. It it's not up there with Ghost for me, it's just below Ghost, but it had a decent campaign. The story was good, you knew where you were going. The multiplayer, I loved Infected mode. Um, the zombies, I actually loved how they took their own way and spinned it. So this is gonna be in order, by the way. Black Ops 3, fuck Black Ops 3. That is all I'm gonna say. Hang on, I'm just gonna drag that over there. See if anyone's watching. It's only me, but I I loved the zombies. The zombies is the only thing good about it. Hated the campaign, didn't even finish it. Multiplayer, although it was smooth and it was creative, the maps fell short. There was only 3 that I liked from it. So I'm gonna put it in B. It's above World War 2 for sure. I don't even need to explain Modern Warfare 2. It's great. I got VAC banned off it though, but I loved playing on my Xbox 360. When I had it on my PC, I did. Then my account got hacked, but whatever. Um, I loved Modern Warfare 2. Campaign was great. The multiplayer was great. Spec Ops with mates, and there was just so much to it that was just perfect. And the campaign was awesome. It is definitely in Super Saiyan for me. World at War. I'm still playing this game. Hold on to me, guys. I'm loving the campaign. I I have had it for a while, but there's just been more Call of Duty games I've been playing. I love the campaign. Although the multiplayer was dead while I had it, it's smooth and it's creative. It's the start of zombies, and I love zombies. Although the maps are pretty bland, but I loved the giant, all of them, how simple they were, and how you didn't need to bust your ass for an Easter egg. So it's definitely in S for me. Black Ops is an S straight up. Great campaign, great zombies, great multiplayer. Everything was good about it. The only reason why it's below World at War is because uh, because it's my personal opinion. Except for NRL, it's going to be based off the latter, in my opinion as well. Uh, I I like the World War Two and Cold War settings for it. Um, yeah, I don't. It's hard for me to give a Call of Duty game trash. Black Ops 4. No campaign. I can't base it off a campaign. Multiplayer was good. They had good maps. I'll give them that. And the four zombies maps, even though I still play Blood of the Dead because I'm a bitch to the premise story, and I can't afford the DLC because they make you overpay for it. I want to get, I want to give this C, but I think it's a bit more deserving. But it's a C. Modern Warfare 3, the final Modern Warfare. I'm gonna chuck it just above Ghosts. I enjoyed the campaign, but since the multiplayer was dying out a bit because of Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 1 being the prior games, and even Black Ops 2, it just felt, just lacked for me. And the game modes felt dead, although I did really enjoy the Spec Ops missions, like Find the Girl. That was the only one, and that was hard to get to, although my mates and I did play it a lot. Um, and I'm sorry guys, I've got to put Black Ops 2 above Modern Warfare 2. Here's my reasons. It was my first Call of Duty game I played, but I loved the campaign, finished it first day. I was try hard sweat on 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 multiplayer. It was just so fun. I would hit trick shots all day, or try to. I hit a couple, but um, it was great. And although zombies gets hated on, they have some of the best maps and worst. But we won't get to the worst part. It's it's great. It is actually great. I loved it. I loved Town. Well, I didn't love Town. I liked it. It was a better transit map, but it was just so extensive. And even though it was futuristic, it wasn't too. It was still boots on the ground. It was believable. It was deep in story, and yeah. Advanced Warfare. I've actually got Advanced Warfare and Ghost behind me, and Modern Warfare 2. Um, but Advanced Warfare. It came with Black Ops 2. Uh, um, I liked the realism, well, not the realism, the more the way that they took it. But I felt like the gun sounds were off. I felt Jonathan Irons was a predictable villain, and I just kind of knew the story before, I picked it up. I didn't form an emotional um, connection to the characters, which is what Call of Duty wants you to do. I can't base it off zombies because you have to pay for it, and the multiplayer maps are as good ones. The only thing they did good about this game, in my opinion, only thing they did good was the infected mode. But I still wouldn't call it trash because I actually finished the campaign rather than Black Ops 3. But Black Ops 3 had better zombies and multiplayer, that's why it's up there. But that's it for Call of Duty. Now let's move on to NRL. If you don't know what NRL is because you're living western side of Australia, excluding the east coast, NRL is just a better AFL, in my opinion. And what I am is I'm an Eels supporter. Where are they? Right there. I'm an Eels supporter, and it's been hard to be an Eels supporter for 16 years. If you're an Eels supporter and watching this video, you know how hard it is, right? It's it's hard, but not as hard as being a Warriors fan, a Titans fan this year, or a Knights fan. I'm not going to put this in any specific order. I'm just going to throw them up there. Storm. Storm has been going off the last couple of years, and is like every grand final. The Rabbitohs were in it last year, but I think, or was that a couple of years ago? I don't quite remember, but the Rabbitohs were good, right? And then they've just dropped down this year. So they're about average. This is basing it off this year, right? I'm just gonna chuck Warriors down here and Titans, because if we go on to the NRL ladder, Titans and Cowboys sit last, and Titans with 7, Dragons all the way up. Storm and Roosters are at the top. Eels are at 6th, which is surprising. So let's just get back to this. I would put the Knights as below average because they're really stepping up their game this year. I'd put the Sharks below average as well. West Tigers are definitely below average. They've lost Robbie Farah, which was basically their best player. The Broncos are average. They're not bad, but they're not good as well. So they're just average. What's the Cowboys down the bottom? Yeah, Cowboys have lost it. They're going down. The Roosters are the best this year as well. My mate supports them, and I'm like, why? And then I've seen why. The Dragons, the Dragons are pretty good. Sea Eagles are pretty good. I'm just gonna fly through this one. The Eels, they're getting there. The Doggies, say they're average because they beat Storm, I think it was, or no, it was Roosters. Panthers are definitely below average this year, and the Raiders, they got beat, so I'm just gonna say average, and that's it. I mean, this is my personal opinion, but you guys can have your own opinion. Why is that not sitting there, right? Sorry, just gotta fix up my camera. Alright. Um, yeah. Alright, here's the Marvel movies. Now, there is a couple. I'm just gonna chuck Captain Marvel down to Civil War. I hated Captain Marvel. No offense to anyone who liked Captain Marvel, but I just felt like Brie Larson, like the story was just not right. And I'm gonna try and fly through this as fast as possible, but giving opinions as well. So Avengers. The Avengers was good, but not the best. Alright? It was good. The only reason I say this is because of the age now, and they killed off my fucking boy. They killed off Phil Coulson. Yeah. Hulk was garbage. I remember watching that, and and I was young at the time, and I was like, this is horrible. Captain America was not okay. It was an origin story, but it felt rushed because they had to pump out Avengers. Doctor Strange. Oh wait, no, this is Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2. It was likable. Actually, no, it was not okay. Because it just felt like, I know they were trying, and they had the best suit up sequence in like the suit cape one. But the villains felt boring. Like they were just trying to be there, and it didn't work. I'm still trying to find out what happened to Justin Hammer because he was in jail. But yeah, Avengers: Infinity War. It's not the best in my opinion. Like not the best. You know what's the best in my opinion. But I love this movie. God damn, it was good. It was good. I loved it so much. I sat there and I watched it 5 times. It was that good. Now let's move on to Black Panther. This was one of the weaker movies in my opinion, but it was likable, I'll say that. But there was a really rushed CGI scene in it, and I'll show you that now. Just go get it. Alright, just it. I don't know if this is it.
The world's gonna fall.
I don't know because I got, yeah, here it is. Right here. They fall down, right? Yeah.
Turn on the train on the bottom track.
The stabilizer won't deactivate your suit. You won't have protection.
Neither will he.
Yeah, and then it just cuts constantly, which is annoying. And they have to get a better, sound. See, cut. They cut it at the wrong places and the wrong times. It's kind of one of the laziest CGI tactics that Marvel had to do, but apparently they did have to rush it out in time. They weren't given a lot of time on it. It was a likable movie. I like the story up. Winter Soldier, in my opinion, one of the best Captain America movies, so it's gonna go up there. Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was likable, but I wouldn't watch it over and over again. Thor Ragnarok, good. I liked how, because the last 2 Thor movies were bad, in my opinion. Like, they're in the dump tier, so I may as well just chuck them there, because it was, this is no apparent order, except for the best one. Where's the other one? Thor the Dark World. Yeah, obviously Thor is a lot better in the Avengers, but Thor Ragnarok, it had this good story arc, it had the loss and then build back up of it. Now, for the best, it's gonna be, Endgame. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, it's just hella sad, and it was just a great movie overall. Guardians of the Galaxy, it's up there. It's up there and good. That's volume 2, isn't it? Yeah, volume 2. And volume 1 is up there as well. So I think Guardians 2 will be down a bit. I didn't like Doctor Strange because of all the CGI. It was kind of like an epileptic fit for a movie. Iron Man is up there in the best. Come on, man. Starting of the whole saga that we love so much. It is up there in my best movie. Shut up. Age of Ultron was not okay. It felt rushed. I didn't like Ultron. He was funny, but yeah. Civil War was likable. Now you might want to switch around Age of Ultron and Civil War, but I don't. Civil War, I liked the clash, and then how later on they formed that team again because you needed them to find that, and you understand the conflict, and it had this great fighting scenes, introduction of Spider-Man, Ant-Man, it, 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 it was it was okay. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, they don't have Far From Home on here. Far From Home is okay here, but Homecoming, it was alright. Iron Man 3 was good. People don't agree with me, but I kind of liked the whole fake Mandarin thing. Although not a lot of people enjoyed it, I do. And this is personal lists. Alright, Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. Character. Who the fuck's this? Who is that? We got some really bad images. I'm gonna find another one for this. Alright, this is better. Yeah, I can go through all of this. I'm gonna do it really fast, watch this. Is that fucking... Hold on. She's hot. I love Happy. Don't judge me. Yeah. Yeah. Don't know who that is. Yeah. She's good. Loki. Hell yeah. But does that look like that? Somebody that we used to know. Alright, and Thanos is God, literally. Yeah. Uh, didn't get much from her. Phil Coulson up there, my dude. Falcon, he's okay. Nebula is okay. Mrs. Ooga Booga, she's about there. James Rhodes, Rocket Raccoon. Our boy Ant-Man, he's there. Spider-Man, he's good. Nah, I don't think so. Captain America, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, she's okay. Vision's okay. Uh, nah, nah, he died first one. Uh, Wong is over there. He's okay. Thor, uh, definitely God tier. He's a god. I like this guy. Pepper Potts, hot, badass. She's also hot and badass. Didn't like Killmonger, but he's good. Odin was good. Created a lot of story. I didn't like that guy. Jane Foster. She was okay. I didn't like this guy. Just I found him annoying. MJ. Uh, up in good. Not great. Mr. Fatty. This chick right here created a lot of storyline and made the end scene in Endgame so much better. So she's gonna go in great. Yeah, no, I didn't like that. Pam, Pim, that one. that good, and he was okay. Alright, so I just flew through that to make this not a completely unbearable video, but hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, voila, está. Alright, this is going to be live stream 1 of tonight, and I'm going to live stream me reacting to my mates' videos. And then after that, maybe tomorrow night, after I do some science assessment, I'll react to my cousins. Alright, let's just end this stream, get on to the next one.